possessed a rare power, control over shadows. While her abilities made her a figure of fear, she was a devoted protector of her kingdom and her people. One day, a war broke out between humans and fairies. The humans, greedy for magical resources, invaded the forest armed with weapons of iron. In her quest for peace, Maleficent decided to approach the humans for negotiations. However, they betrayed her, capturing her and binding her in iron chains, poisonous to her magic. For months, Maleficent remained imprisoned. Her heart, once filled with love and compassion, gradually turned to anger and resentment. When she finally escaped, the gold dulled, and her powers were now steeped in dark magic. Returning to her kingdom, she found it in ruins. The humans had ravaged the forest, leaving her people scattered and broken. Overwhelmed with grief and fury, Maleficent cast a powerful curse over all of their life, plunging the realm into eternal darkness. Crops withered, rivers dried up, and shadows whispered her name everywhere. In the face of this despair, a brave human girl named Eleonora stepped forward. She was a healer gifted with the rare magic of light. Eleonora saw Maleficent not as a monster, but as a wounded soul, determined to uncover the truth and restore balance between the two worlds. She ventured into the shadowed forest. Eleonora approached Maleficent not with weapons, but with empathy. She spoke of the pain and losses both sides had endured and revealed a startling truth. It was not humans, but members of Maleficent's own court who had betrayed her, driven by greed for power. Hearing this, Maleficent's rage began to wane. She made a pact with Eleonora. She would aid in restoring peace between the worlds, but only if Eleonora proved her courage and loyalty. Together, they embarked on a journey to heal the corruption of the forest, confront the traitors, and undo the curse. Along the way, Maleficent rediscovered hope and forgiveness, while Eleonora learned to harness her light magic to heal wounds and mend broken hearts. At last, Maleficent lifted the curse and sunlight returned to Earthling. Though peace was restored, Maleficent chose to remain in the shadowed forest, serving as its silent guardian. Eleonora, forever changed by the journey, became a bridge between humans and fairies, fostering trust and unity. Thus, the tale of Maleficent, the guardian of shadows, was born, a story of pain, forgiveness, and the healing power of compassion. And where light and darkness existed in perfect balance, the shadowed forest was the heart of the mysterious and unseen few dared to enter, for it was said the forest was guarded by Maleficent, the keeper of shadows. She was a powerful sorceress with horns like a crown and wings as vast as the night sky. Her presence was both feared and misunderstood. Centuries ago, Maleficent had been a protector of harmony, ensuring that the shadows remained gentle and the light did not scorch the earth. But humans, hungry for power, invaded the Shadowwood, seeking to harness its magic. They tore down ancient trees and imprisoned creatures of the dark, tipping the balance. Maleficent, outraged by their greed, unleashed her fury. With a wave of her staff, she cloaked the land in eternal twilight, swearing never to let the light fully dominate again. To the villagers, she became a villain, but to the creatures of the forest, she was their savior. Years later, a young girl named Alara, born with a streak of silver in her hair, ventured into Shadowwood. She had heard tales of the Keeper of Shadows, but believed Maleficent was the only one who could save her people from a new threat, the Sunborn King. The king had discovered a way to harness the sun's magic, burning forests and draining rivers to fuel his golden empire. Alara carried an enchanted mirror given by her grandmother, a relic said to reflect the truth. She hoped it could convince Maleficent to aid her. Alara found Maleficent deep within the forest, seated on the throne of roots in shadow. The sorceress was every bit as magnificent and intimidating as the stories claim. Why have you come here, child? Maleficent's voice was cold, but laced with curiosity. Alara held up the mirror. Because your darkness is the only thing that can stop the Sunborn King. He will destroy us all, including your forest. Maleficent laughed bitterly. And why should I care for those who once sought to destroy my home? Alara's courage did not falter, because even shadows need a place to exist. Without balance, there will be nothing left. The mirror began to glow, reflecting Maleficent's true heart, a protector, not a destroyer, moved by the bravery and truth. Maleficent agreed to help, but warned the cost of balance is great. Are you prepared to pay it? Together, Maleficent and Alara confronted the Sunborn King. Maleficent summoned swords and shadows. Alara used the mirror to weaken the king's blinding light. But the king's power was immense, and the battle seemed hopeless until Alara made a desperate choice. She shattered the mirror, releasing its magic. The light and shadow collided in a blinding explosion, restoring balance to the land but costing Alara her life. Maleficent mourned the brave girl who had reminded her of her purpose. To honor Alara, she planted a silver tree at the heart of Shadowwood, its leaves glowing with an eternal shimmer. Maleficent deep within the forest, seated on a throne of roots, seated on a throne that lays to harness the sun's magic. Burning within the Shadowwood, she will will accept to reflect the truth. She only one shimmer of twilight. And the balance between light and darkness was restored. Maleficent, once feared as a villain, became a legend, a keeper not of shadows alone, but of harmony. And so the Shadowwood Forest remained a sanctuary. Its story was whispered by those who dared to believe in both the light and the dark. Until the Shadowed Forest remained a sanctuary, its story whispered by those who dared to believe in both the light and the dark. And so the shadowed forest remained a sanctuary. A story whispered by those who dared to believe in both the light and the dark. Both the light and the dark.
कोक उठाओ, स्कैन करो and find the code under the bottle cap. कोड के साथ details WhatsApp करो to 032 Coca-Cola. Free match tickets या ढेरों कोक prizes जीतने का मौका पाओ. ये ऑफर Sprite पे भी है. Coca-Cola, यकीन की जीत है.
After restoring Tiffany's heart and bringing life back to the ocean, Moana returned to Motunui, where she resumed her role as chief, but the ocean had more plans for her. One moonlit night, as the waves shimmered with an eerie glow, the ocean called to Moana once again. They revealed the location of a hidden island, Vihinui, said to hold ancient relics that could either protect the seas or bring destruction if they fell into the wrong hands. Moana set out on her canoe with Pua and Hei for company. And to her surprise, Maui appeared from the skies, his hook glowing. The ocean told me you need help, he said with a grin. What trouble are we in this time? The journey to Vihinui was treacherous. They faced a massive sea storm conjured by sea spirits who guarded the island Moana. Using her bond with the ocean, calmed the storm, proving her worth to the spirits. When they reached Vihinui, they found a labyrinth filled with glowing carvings and puzzles. Each test required courage, wisdom, and trust between Moana and Maui. At the heart of the labyrinth, they discovered the relics, shimmering shells that contained the essence of the ocean's power. But they weren't alone. A cunning trickster named Rako, who had been following them, tried to steal the relics for himself. Moana and Maui worked together, combining her quick thinking and his shape-shifting abilities to outwit Rako. In the end, Moana entrusted the relic to the ocean. With her bond stronger than ever, Moana knew this was only the beginning of her adventures. As they sailed back to Motunui, Maui smiled and said, "You know you're not too bad for a mortal." Moana laughed, "And you're not too bad for a demigod." With their bond stronger than ever, Moana knew this was only the beginning of her adventures. Long ago, in a realm divided between the majestic Moors and the human kingdom, there lived a powerful and enigmatic fairy named Maleficent. With her great black wings and horned crown, she was both feared and revered as the protector of the Moors. A mystical land filled with magical creatures and ancient secrets. Maleficent was once a creature of joy and light, with a radiant spirit that matched the beauty of the land she guarded. She spent her days flying through enchanted forests, befriending the Fae and guiding the balance of nature. Among the Moors' inhabitants, she was a beacon of strength and kindness. However, her peaceful life took a dark turn when Stefan, a human boy she once loved, betrayed her for power. Desiring the throne of the human kingdom, Stefan tricked Maleficent, severing her wings in an act of cruel ambition. Broken and embittered, Maleficent withdrew into the shadows of her realm, her heart hardened by the betrayal. Years later, Stefan, now king, and his queen welcomed a child, Princess Aurora, fueled by anger and a desire for retribution. Maleficent cursed the infant to fall into an eternal sleep on his 16th birthday, a curse that only true love's kiss could break, a concept she believed to be a cruel illusion. But as the years passed, Maleficent found herself drawn to Aurora, who grew with the Moors under the once lies of fairies, climactic moment of redemption. Maleficent sought to undo the curse, but her power was not enough. However, her genuine love for Aurora, a love as pure as the bond between a guardian and child, manifested in an unexpected way. As Maleficent kissed Aurora on the forehead, the curse broke, proving that love transcends vengeance and bitterness. Aurora became queen, uniting the human kingdom and the Moors in peace. Maleficent, restored to her true self, became the dark guardian of the Moors once more, a symbol of strength, forgiveness, and the power of love. And so Maleficent's tale was no longer one of hatred and revenge, but of healing and redemption. A story of how even the darkest heart can find the light again.
खिचड़ा जो है यानी ये इस अम्मी के जमाने की होगी ये सरोवर
Once upon a
आज तक मैंने भी तुमने अब बताया मुझे डिस्काउंट है मैं तो मजाक कर रही थी
पागल होना चाहिए बंस रोड की
मंसूर की छोटी सनोवर
नहीं शोला है ये
शोला इसलिए तो हरी मिर्ची बहुत
बताइए इसने
दाल चावल
हाँ वही तो हाँ
दाल है चावल है
कीमा है
आलू भी है पालक भी है और दालें भी दो दाल ऐसी हैं इसने पीली डाली है
और
वो
ग्रीन
दूसरी छिलकों वाली
क्योंकि इनकी नंदे कैमरे के सामने नहीं है
कबीर ने इनसे शादी सिर्फ इसी वजह से की है उसका पेट भरा रहे
ताकि व्लॉग बना के उसे कमा के खिलाए
है ना नानी कबीर ने शादी सिर्फ इसलिए की है ताकि खाने का रहे
time, in a forest where sunlight danced through emerald leaves, there was a small village surrounded by towering trees and sparkling streams.
देख लो लिश भाभी भी करें स्माइल पूरे में
At the heart of the village lived a young girl named Lyra who had the most extraordinary gift.
क्योंकि
Her voice, every time she sang, the flowers would bloom, the rivers would hum, and the stars would shine brighter. Lyra was not like other villagers. She had been found as a baby in a cradle woven from golden vines, left the edge of the forest. The villagers adored her, but she often felt drawn to the woods as though they were calling her home. One day while wandering through the forest, Lyra stumbled upon a mysterious heart carved from crystal, resting beneath an ancient oak tree. As she touched it, a soft melody filled the air, and a radiant fairy appeared, her wings shimmering like 1,000 rainbows. Lyra, the fairy said, "You are the keeper of the enchanted melody." Long ago the song of harmony was stolen from the world, leaving discord and sorrow. Only your voice can restore it, but beware, for the Shadow King seeks to silence you forever. Lyra's heart pounded, but she nodded. She would protect the song at all costs. The fairy handed her a silver locket, explaining, "This will guide you to the fragments of the lost melody. Unite them, and you will bring harmony back to the world." Thus began Lyra's journey. She traveled to the icy peaks of Mount Soleria, where she braved the blizzard to recover the first fragment hidden within a frozen waterfall. She ventured into the whispering caves, where her voice calmed the restless spirits guarding the second fragment. Finally, she entered the Shadow King's dark castle, where the final fragment lay in his clutches. The Shadow King, a towering figure cloaked in darkness, sneered at her. "You cannot defeat me, child. Your light is no match for my power." But Lyra stood tall, her silver locket glowing. She began to sing, her voice pure and strong. The melody she created filled the castle, shattering the shadows and revealing a beautiful chamber bathed in golden light. As the fragments united, a wave of warmth spread across the land, banishing darkness and filling every heart with joy. The Shadow King crumbled to dust, castle transformed into a magnificent sanctuary. The fairy reappeared, her eyes sparkling with gratitude. You have restored harmony, Lyra. The world is forever in your debt. Lyra returned to her village, but she was no longer just a girl with the magical voice. She was a legend, a guardian of harmony, and her songs became the heart of the world at peace. And so Lyra's melody lived on, a timeless tune carried by the wind, reminding all who heard it that light and love could conquer even the deepest shadows.
सुबह तक 10 की कटनी होती है
Once upon a time, in a quiet forest, there lived a wise old owl. The owl spent its days sitting high in a tree, watching everything that happened below. The animals in the forest often argued with one another and sought the owl's advice. One day, a rabbit and a squirrel came to the owl, arguing over who was faster. The rabbit claimed its long legs made it faster, while the squirrel insisted its agility gave it an edge.
हाँ हाँ ये सारे कह रहे हैं एक पर्सन को कह रहे हैं दो तो वही तो हो गए हैं दो दोनों का साथ आया ना तो इसलिए सारे कहते हैं मैं यही कह रहा हूँ मेरे दो नहीं है दोनों का साथ लाया था ना
The rabbit, confident in its speed, raced off and quickly took the lead. The squirrel, though slower, didn't give up and kept running steadily. Along the way, the rabbit got distracted and stopped to eat some grass, thinking it had plenty of time.
उसे रात बना दिया बाकी
Focused on the
और
race, past
वो
the
गए थे
rabbit,
उनके साथ तेरी वो पुप्पो के साथ अपनी बैठा हुआ है पुप्पो भी उसके साथ आ गए उस कमरे
It's not always about being fastest or the strongest. Patience, persistence, and focus will take you further than overconfidence.
और वो थे देख लो कितनी वाइट कर पैर पर थोड़ी तो दोबारा खाना
And focus are more important than overconfidence in achieving success.
एक को जोड़ा चावल बना दिया एक को रहा दे इसको तो ऐसे लगता बाल नोच नोच के खड़े पीछे ये देखो राधे देखना ये देखो फूले बाहर इन लोग के बेचारियों के फूले बाहर
ताकि आपकी सुबह का आगाज हो खुशगवार और ताज़ा अब डर से
Moana in the heart of
सबके
the
लिए ये
ocean.
लोग नीचे से वो शारिक का है शारिक भी ये कहते हैं
It was a calm morning on the island of Motunui. When Moana stood gazing at the horizon, ever since she restored Te hard and safe to people, life had returned to normal. But Moana couldn't shake the feeling that another adventure was
और
calling.
वो वाला पता नहीं उसमें क्या है जो शारिक
As Moana walked along the beach, she noticed a shimmering light beneath the waves. Curious, she waded into the water. To her amazement, the ocean placed a glowing blue gem in her hand. It pulsed with energy, unlike anything she had seen before. Grandma Tala would have called this a sign, Moana whispered. The next morning, Moana consulted the village elders. They told her the gem was the heart of the ocean, a sacred relic said to keep the seas in balance, but something had disturbed its power, causing strange storms and wild waves to spread across the islands. Moana knew what she had to do. With a trusty boat and her ever-playful rooster, hi hey, she set sail to return the heart of the ocean to its rightful place, a hidden temple deep in the sea, guarded by an ancient, mysterious creature. Along the way, Moana reunited with Maui, the shape-shifting demigod, eagerly joined her quest. Together they faced challenges, whirlpools that tried to swallow them, trickster sea spirits, and a mighty sea serpent who guarded the temple. Using her courage and connection to the ocean, Moana managed to calm the sea serpent. With Maui's help, she placed the heart of the ocean in its pedestal, restoring harmony to the waters.
ये तो मैंने नहीं देखी।
Well, as the sea calmed, the creature bowed in gratitude, revealing itself to be a guardian spirit sent by Tefiti. The ocean chose wisely,
हाँ,
it said, before vanishing into the waves. Moana and Maui returned home as heroes once again before Moana. The journey wasn't just about saving the seas. It was about discovering that her bond with the ocean was stronger than ever. And that her destiny as a wayfinder would always guide her to where she was needed most. And so, the legend of Moana, the girl who saved the ocean twice, spread across the islands, inspiring generations to come.
अंबिका दे दो ये कैमरा खोल के।
Yo, 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 it's time to shine. Casey burger, it's all mine. With that K-Flat, can't deny. Gonna take a bite, let's fly high.
It's that gazing fling, feel the hype, fresh and crispy, it's that time. That K-pop beat we're set to win, take a bite, let the party begin.
K-Zing, it's a Korean fling. K-Zing, K-Zing, it's a
अलीको वो लगा
Korean
वो
fling.
अच्छा
K-Zing, crunching down that crispy bite, hip and saucy, feeling right. Korean fling, about to flags, better hurry up, it's coming next. K-Zing, it's a Korean fling. K-Zing, K-Zing, it's a Korean fling. K-Zing.
Once upon a time in a land where magic and mortals coexisted, there lived a powerful yet misunderstood dark fairy named Maleficent. She dwelled